Welcome to Recharge with Richardson. 5 minutes of hope and inspiration from God's Word every day of your work week.
Hello and welcome back to Recharge with Richardson. We're so glad to have you here. We hope that you're having a wonderful week. That's right. And I hope your week is full of life, full of blessing, full of possibilities and positivity. And if not, I pray these things over you at this moment. Now, we have been going through a lot of different messages, and today I have a special message from God called Pick Up the Phone. That's right, pick up the phone. Okay. Now, when I do life, when I do business, I like phone calls. Reason why I love phone calls is because phone calls give me a sense of a clear communication to the other person. You can listen to their tone of voice. You can listen to how they're processing things, and you can almost feel them thinking whenever you are speaking to them. Phone calls are really important for me because I get to handle my business very quickly. Now, if you text, you have to text and wait. If you email, you have to email and wait. But calls are really special because you get to connect with the other person, I think, much more intimately. You see, God is also looking for the same thing with you. He's looking to hear your tone of voice, connect with you intimately. And he says here in his word in Jeremiah chapter 33, verses 3, he says, "Call to me and I will answer." Ooh, call to me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which you don't know. God says, I want to connect with you. I want to be intimate in our conversation with you. How do we do that? We do that through prayer. Real, honest, intimate, real prayer. And I'm talking about where you tell God how you're feeling and what you're really going through, where you speak your heart to him. Let him hear the tone of your heart. And there God says this, when you call upon me, when you pick up the phone, pray and call upon me in that way, I will answer you. That means he says he's not going to listen to your voicemail and see if he's not too busy to call you back. He's not saying he's going to listen to your voicemail and check the records and see if you've been giving your tithe. But God says this, if you call upon me, it is a for sure thing that I will answer you. And not only will I answer you, God says, I will show you great and mighty things that you don't know. I don't know about you, but I'm not as smart as I look. And the best thing I've learned about myself is I'm not that smart. And so what I do is I actually try to stay close to smarter people than myself. And so when I'm dealing with life and I look into things I'm interested in or want to learn about, I talk to them about it. And what they do is they help counsel me into making good decisions. They help counsel me into seeing things clearly. They help counsel me into, should I say, shaping how I'm going about doing things and therefore doing it wisely. And God says this, he wants to do that for you because there's a lot of things in your world maybe you don't understand or know. Maybe you're going through a situation that you don't quite understand. You haven't quite wrapped your mind around it. Maybe feelings of confusions, or maybe you have feelings of trauma that you're trying to process or hurt. And maybe even it might be love. But God says this, if you call upon me, not only will I answer you, but I will counsel you and show you the wise way of doing things and work out your problems with you. And these great and mighty things I will give you free of charge. Isn't God good? I don't know about you, but it's time to pick up the phone and call God. Talk to him and let him hear the tone of your heart and mind. Allow him to be a part of what your mental space is going through. Be intimate with God. So today, I want to ask you, are you willing to pick up the phone and call God? Because if you do, he has promised he will not only answer you, but show you great and mighty things that you don't know. Isn't God good? And I hope you have a blessed week this week as you continue in your relationship with God and call God and pick up the phone in all that you do. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us for Recharge with Richardson. Join us tomorrow for the next episode, and until then, May God fill you with joy and peace and hope.